I'm going to show you how to set up and use the Canvas Parent app. I first need to make sure I've downloaded the Parent app from my device's App Store. Once I've downloaded the app, I'm going to tap to open, and it's going to ask me to find my school. Now, even though it says school, what it actually means here is district. So I'm going to search for Pattonville, and you should see two options. There's one called Pattonville and one called Pattonville Parents. Since this is the Parent app, I want the Parents option. Now from here, it's going to ask me to create a Canvas account. So most likely you don't have a Canvas account because you've never used the Canvas Parent app before. So I'm going to simply tap the Create Account button at the bottom. And it's going to ask me for my name, email address, password twice, and then a student pairing code. Now to get that observer code, I need to open up the Canvas app on my student's iPad. So when my student opens up the student Canvas app and logs in, they'll see all their courses. And in the upper left-hand corner, if they tap on their three lines and go down to Settings. Under Settings, there's an option that says Pair with Observer. When I tap Pair with Observer, this is going to give you a unique pairing code that you will use to connect your account with your student. So all I have to do is enter it once in any one of the courses, and it will connect all of your students' courses with the app automatically. Now these accounts do expire after 7 days, and they're only allowed to be used once for one person. So if you have multiple people who need to be able to pair with that observer, the code can be used by one person, and then you would hit done and choose pair with an observer again to get a new code to pair with somebody else if you have that need. So the pairing code for my student is case sensitive, so make sure you are using capital and lowercase letters appropriately. But after I've entered the pairing code, I'm going to go ahead and tap Start Participating. So once I'm logged in, this is my main page, and I'm going to see all of the courses that my student is enrolled in. If I have more than one student, I can tap on the name at the top and add those other students, or simply switch back and forth from student to student. And if I wanted to see what was going on in a course, I can simply tap on that course name, and I'll see everything that's happening in that course. I see all of the grades that are listed. I could tap on one of those assignments and see my student's grade. Or if I go back, I can access the front page of that course. The front page of the course will show me all of the things that are happening on that teacher's main page. Now, there may be certain things on here that you do not have access to, or if I tap on a link, it might say access denied. Some things are set up for only student permission based on their Google account, which requires a login. But as far as being able to see all of their grades and get a basic idea of what's happening in their class and what's expected from them with their assignments, you should be able to access all of that stuff from here. Now, I can also access from my main page, my calendar. This will show me all of the assignments that are coming up and when they're due. If I wanted to tap on an assignment, I could actually set a reminder that would choose to remind me at a certain date and time. It may also ask you to turn on notifications for this student. What that means is you'll receive an app notification if something is sent or an alert is sent on about your student. Those things will be notified you via your app notifications. Now, I also have a spot down here, the bottom right-hand corner, for alerts. Alerts are those same notifications that you will get, and you can set those up by tapping on the three lines in the upper left-hand corner. So in those three lines, I have the ability to manage students. And when I manage students, I can tap on my student, and I can choose to turn on different alerts. So I can say, alert me whenever there is an assignment missing for my student, or alert me if there's any course announcements that are there, or any institution announcements, or even any specific grades above or below a certain percent. So I could go ahead and turn those alerts on, and then if my student gets one of those alerts, they'll show up under the alert section. And again, if I have notifications turned on, I will get a pop-up on my screen, just like any other phone notification. Now, I can also tap on those three lines and access the inbox. When I go to the inbox, I can actually send a message to my teacher. So if I were to open up and tap on the message button, I can simply choose a class, and it will automatically fill in the teachers for that class. So I would simply type in a subject and a message. I can attach files if I need to, even record my own audio or video from my device, and then hit send to send that teacher a message directly. You may also get emails from time to time from the Canvas app, giving you notifications, letting you know when things have been graded, letting you know when things have been turned in or submitted or met some of your alerts. But again, you can always use the Canvas app to keep up to date on what your student is doing or not doing in their classes.